Hey there, this is me Ashish. Welcome to all of you on my YouTube channel Ashish Engineering. Hope everybody is doing wonderful in their lives. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to crack an interview without having any experience. There are so many students out there. Those are coming from core branches like civil, mechanical, electrical. They are saying that, sir, please make a wonderful video and explain us how to crack an interview as a fresher student. Because there are so many core companies are going to come this year and they are going to do recruitment from our colleges, and we don't know how to crack an interview because we have never faced an interview before. So we need information. We need crisp information that can help us to crack any of the interviews that we are going to face. So alright. So in this video, I'm going to give you not one, not two, not three, not four, total 5 wonderful, mysterious, history-breaking rules that are going to help you to crack any of the interview in this world. So what you have to do, you have to follow all these 5 rules I'm going to teach you now, and you have to write down in a piece of paper. So be with me and take out a piece of paper and your pen. Write down all the rules that I'm going to tabulate in this particular video, and you are going to crack all the interviews that are going to happen in your future. So make sure you are going to watch the whole video with me. And one request, beautiful request, if you are new in this channel and if you are going to find this video wonderful and helpful, at the end of the video, what you have to do, you have to be the part of this family. You have to give me one subscription, one thumbs up, and give it a share so that everybody who is out there, who is missing this beautiful content that I'm producing today, that is going to be helpful to all of them. Let's talk about 5 rules, 5 history-breaking rules that are going to be helpful in your interview process. So I hope everybody is ready with their pen and paper. So the rule number first, know the profile of the companies. Why am I saying know the profile of the companies? Note it down. Know the profile of the companies. Let's suppose there are 2 big MNCs of India are going to visit your college to recruit new and fresher students for the core companies. Core companies, I mean to say civil, mechanical and electrical. So why am I saying you have to know the profile of the company? Because L&T and Tata has different businesses in this country and outside the country. So you have to know the profile of the company, which subsidiary of these companies is going to visit in your college and to hire new students. Alright, let's suppose from L&T Construction is going to visit in your college to hire new fresher students from core branches like civil, mechanical and electrical. So now you have to know the profile of the company. Now you know a little bit that it is a construction company, it is a construction based subsidiary. They are going to require civil student, mechanical student and electrical student, because in construction industry we need civil, mechanical and electrical engineers. Because a project can't be done by us only civil engineers. We also need mechanical, we also need electrical engineers. Alright. So now what you have to do, you have to know the profile, the history of the company. What type of project they have done, what is the work culture of this company, and what are the things they require from a fresher candidate. And if you know all the things that they need, that their profile says, you can make your own profile. You can know that what type of capabilities you are having. If your capabilities are matching with the company, then you are the right person to get selected in the company. At the time of interview, you have to show your confidence only, alright, because you are matching with the profile, matching with the company profile, alright, and you will also get to know that how many things you are lagging behind, you have to incorporate in yourself, so that if you know the profile of the company, you can easily understand, are you going to crack this interview or not? So profile of the company is pretty much important to crack any of the interview as a fresher, alright. So the second rule is you need a professional resume. Listen to it carefully and write it down properly. You need a proper and professional resume. So what you have to do, you have to connect rule number first to rule number second. Why am I saying? Because now you know the profile of the company. Like for which profile they are going to hire, they are going to come and recruit fresher student. So now you have to put your skills related to that profile only. You need a crisp and a professional resume that can reflect your image, your true image. Alright. So how to prepare a wonderful and professional resume? That is another topic. If you need, I can make another video how to prepare or how to build a professional resume for the fresher. Alright. So in resume, you have to put very crisp information. If you are going to put a lot of information that I know this subject, I know that subject, I have this skill, I have that skill, that might not help you in cracking interview. So you have to put very crisp information that is going to represent true image of yourself. Alright. So you need a professional resume as per the profile of the company, and that is going to help you to shortlisted for the final interview. Alright. So rule number 3, it involves 3 things. The first thing is your confidence, the second thing is your communication skills, and the third thing is your representation skill. Why am I saying first you need confidence? Let's say if you are having poor communication but still you have confidence, you know how to talk with confidence and how to represent your things so nicely, you can be the part of interview and you can also be hired by the company, by the recruiter. So if you know how to present, how to speak so nicely with confidence, doesn't matter you have a proper communication or not. You have to know how to put your things so that other can understand what you are saying. So for that you need confidence, you need communication. Doesn't matter you know a fluent communication, your channel of communication is a little bit breaking, but you know, if you know that how to represent it so nicely with confidence, that hindrance of communication, I think it might not affect you to get hired. So 3 things you have to connect so nicely: confidence, communication, and your presentation. And I'm making sure that you are going to crack the interview. So rule number 4, you need to have all the thorough basic knowledge of all the information that you have written in your resume. When you send your resume to the company to reflect your image, because they have never seen you, your resume is going to reflect you. So all the information, all the detailings that you have given in your resume, let's say you have been shortlisted just by your resume. So they are going to imagine that all the information that you have given in your resume and all the detailings that you have given about yourself, those things are going to be true when they are going to ask the question. They are going to ask question on the basis of your resume only. Alright. So let's suppose I'm a civil engineer and I come from a civil engineering background, and I have written there that I know very well soil mechanics foundation part. So in technical interview round, they are going to ask me from that foundation part. Are you listening? That foundation part is going to be asked from the recruiter during my interview process. So they are not going to ask you in a very deep, they are going to ask you very basic information, because the deep learning is you are going to get inside the company when you are going to do the work with foundation engineering. Alright, so they are going to ask you some technical and basic detailings. If you are going to tell them those basic detailings while questioning, that will be your plus point, because they will decide that whatever information that boy or that girl has written in his or her resume, that is true and they are truth. So they are going to hire you. If you are not going to clear their questions, just basic information, that means they are going to decide from there itself that you have written whatever you have got in a hurry way, you have never analyzed yourself, and they are going to reject you on the basis of that. Yes, most of the fresher students are getting rejection because of that, because they don't know how to think and how to write, what to write in their resume. Alright, so you need to have thorough knowledge of all the written information in your resume. Alright, if you have it, you'll kill it, you'll crack it. So the last and final rule, it is also a question. Why should a company hire a fresher student? It is also a rule and it is also a question. You'll be thinking, sir, why are you telling us it is a rule? Because it is a rule, it is a deciding factor of yours, because that is the final question is going to be asked from the human resource management, not from the technical person. So you have to tell them why should they hire you? What are the qualities, what are the capabilities you are having? So one thing, make sure that don't tell all the Googled answers, because they are HR, they have done their MBA in human resource management. So definitely they might have seen those answers. Alright, so you have to tell them with confidence, with proper communication, with proper presentation. You have to tell them, sir, we have these capabilities, we have these qualities. Let's suppose I'm a fresher and somebody is asking me, why should we hire you, Ashish? So how will I answer? Simple, sir, I'm born to learn, I'm born to adopt, I'm born to create. When I choose this civil engineering, sir, at that time I decided that I'm going to learn, I'm going to create, and I'm going to contribute to the world. And I can see my future if your company is going to hire me, because I know the profile of the company, and I'm making sure that I'm going to learn, I'm going to adopt every situation, and in every situation I'm going to bring out best of me and best for the company. And that makes me different from all the students. Alright, so in this way you have to tell them, you have to convince them that you are born to learn, you are keen to learn, you are ready to adopt. You are ready to adopt construction culture, because it is little bit harsh, but it is enjoyable, because you are going to create things, and that can be seen by open eyes. Alright, so you have to convince them. So I hope you are all clear with all the 5 rules and you have written in your piece of paper. So dwell upon them, and I'm making sure that you are all going to clear all of the interview. So don't be devastated if you are going to reject it in any of the interview. Make sure that you are following with consistency and you are giving your time to prepare your resume, to prepare yourself, to know what are your flaws and where you are lagging behind, what are the things that you have to polish. And I'm making sure that just by following these 5 rules that I have given in this video, you are going to crack all the interviews. So I hope you have enjoyed this wonderful representation, this wonderful, beautiful video of mine. So yes, do subscribe, be the part of this beautiful family. And if you are new in this channel, and there are so many friends of yours not knowing this channel, do share with them so that they can be the part of this beautiful family. Alright, all the very best for the coming sessions, for the coming placement sessions. Alright, so bye bye, have a great life.